Who really want war? Who really wanna spar with a beast? Race hell, someone better call in a priest. Pardon my speech, but I'm hotter than the devil when I'm high up on a level that a god couldn't reach. I'm a dog in the streets, I don't do a lot of barking. Running this shit, I don't do a lot of walking. Keeping it 300 like I grew up with a Spartan. So out of this world, they confuse him with a Martian. Damn, no one can stop me.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Madden History, Volume 6. And we're going to be discussing the top 5 defensive backs of all time. When I'm talking all time, again, I must put emphasis 2005 to Madden 16. This is my competitive career, and this is my opinion. You guys can take it for what it's worth. I've seen all these guys play in action, and this is my list. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Coming in at number 5 on the list, none other than first ballot Hall of Famer when he gets in the Hall of Fame eventually, Ed Reed, Madden 05 to Madden 25. When I think about Ed Reed and what he did in his career, you know, everyone has the same mindset. He was a ball hawk, and that's exactly what he was in Madden. Able to go sideline to sideline, go get the ball. You can even move him up in the box. He'll come up and play the run decent. You know, he always had speed to go get the ball, though, and that's the reason why he was on this list. Able to run with those speedy receivers on the streaks and whatnot and just go get that ball when he needed to. Coming in at number 4 on the list, this is the second safety on the list. There was 2 of them, Ed Reed being the first, and now B-Doc from Madden 05 to Madden 12. B-Doc, when I say sideline to sideline, I really mean you can put him single high safety. He can play sideline to sideline and do everything you need. Move him in the box. He's going to hit stick, fumble, running backs, and all that. B-Doc, absolute monster on the field. And honestly, the only thing that separated him and Ed Reed was how good their teams were overall. I felt like B-Doc was just used more. Offensively, he had McNabb on his team, and a lot of people, you know, chose to use the Eagles overall rather than the Ravens. So B-Doc gets a nod over Ed Reed for me. Let's move on to number 3 on the list. Coming in at number 3 is going to be none other than DRC. From Madden 09 to Madden 16, DRC has that height, he has that speed, just a long cornerback, able to do it all at the cornerback position. He can get up and press you and run with the receiver just as well as anyone. And when I talk about speed and height with the receivers, you got to look at the flip side. The cornerbacks that have the speed and height are so valuable because they can get up and go challenge those receivers that are going to try to rocket catch, try to jet pack, try to aggressive catch, whatever it may be. And DRC over the years, just being 6'2", able to run with any receiver in the game, has always been a plus. He's bounced around on teams, you know, hasn't really been just on one team, but other than that, solid player comes in at number 3. On to number 2, guys. Yes, it is the villain, Richard Sherman from Madden 12 to Madden 16. He has the shortest tenure on this list as far as years in Madden, but his years have been dominant. When I say he's the best corner in the game from these last 3 years, that's exactly what he is. He goes up, locks down number 1 receivers. He can play either side. You can move him to safety if you want. I don't know why you would do that. They have 2 great safeties, but he can literally play anywhere. The only knock on him would be his speed, but being 6'3" and being out there with those long arms, being able to go get that ball out, Richard Sherman has been a monster. Hate to say it, being a Niner fan, but, you know, I have to respect his game. Absolute monster on the field. On to number 1 on the list, guys, and this should be expected by those Madden heads. Yes, it is Antonio Cromartie from Madden 07 to Madden 16. Antonio Cromartie is exactly what Rogers Cromartie is. Long and fast. He's able to go up and challenge tight ends, receivers, those guys that try to do those fancy catches. Antonio Cromartie's going to go knock that ball down. He might even pick it off. And when he gets that ball in his hands, he's an immediate threat. He's the best DB on any single Madden I've ever seen, and that was Madden 08. What he can do on that game was crazy because in 08, the spec catch and rocket catch was so powerful on offense. The defense had really not a shot besides Antonio Cromartie. He was the only one that can go up and spec catch and get those animations. The best DB I've ever seen in any single version. And overall, he's just been a monster throughout his career. Hope you guys enjoy my list. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Make sure you like the video. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm out till next time. Peace.